Hi, 6th graders. Today we're going to look at ordering integers. By the end of this lesson, you want to be able to compare and order integers and also understand what integers are. So first thing we want to do is define what an integer is. An integer is any positive or negative whole number and 0. So if you think about it, really, it goes on forever. So it would be like -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So when we're comparing integers, sometimes it helps to think about them as temperatures to help compare. So we want to compare each pair of integers. If we're comparing 12 and -4, which is warmer, 12 degrees or 4 below 0? 12 would be warmer, so 12 is greater than -4. Why don't you go ahead and pause the video and try the next two on your own. On the next one, when we're looking, we have -8 and -15. Well, -8 is warmer than -15 degrees, so -8 is greater than -15. On our last one, we have 25 and 36. Both of them are positive. 36 is warmer than 25, so 25 is less than 36. Now I want you to go ahead and pause the video and try to order the integers listed from least to greatest. Our smallest one is going to be -15 because that would be the coldest, then -12, then -9, then 0, and lastly 3 would be our greatest integer. Now we're going to take what we've learned and we're going to go ahead and graph each number on a number line. So -3, we're just going to draw a number line. I'm going to start with 0 in the middle, but really it doesn't matter. We can start anywhere we need it to be. Okay, and we're going to graph -3, so all we're going to do is draw a dot right over where our integer is. So when you go ahead and pause the video and try the next two on your own. Alright, like I said, I can start my graph wherever I want. So maybe this one, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once again, I'm going to draw my dot right over +5 because that's the number I am graphing. And with -5, maybe I'm going to start -7, -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. Go ahead and draw a point. And so when they ask you to graph each number, it's as simple as it is. We're just going to draw a point right over the number. Now we're going to talk about something that's going to come in handy in the future lessons. They're called zero pairs. Zero pairs, we're going to talk about if you see a plus sign, it's equivalent to a +1. And if you see a negative sign, it's equivalent to a -1. So if you think about it, if you have $1 +1 and spend $1 -1, you have 0. Hence the name zero pair, which is created when one positive is paired with one negative. So -3 would be equivalent to writing 1, 2, 3 negatives. +3 would be equivalent to writing 3 plus signs because each one is equivalent to 1. Now we're going to go through and circle any zero pairs. So anytime we can group a positive and a negative together, they would equal a zero pair. In this first example, we circled everything that was there, so our final value would be 0 because there's nothing left. In our next one, we'd circle our zero pairs. Each of those represents a 0, but we're left with one positive sign, so our final value would be +1. And in our last one, we have one zero pair. We have one negative sign remaining, so our final value would be -1. Like I said, just something to keep in mind as we move forward into the future lessons.